Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel and I'm watching FRIEREN. I'm excited for FRIEREN today, for no particular reason, just because I like this show. Last time we had some romance elements given to us. Delicious. Some potential relationship building between Stark and Fern, where they had a bit of an argument but then made up and at least they're good friends. But you know what they say, your spouse should be your best friend, so that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But we also got to see some of FRIEREN's past, and we got the story of the ring, which was a gift from Himmel. It was a design that means eternal love. And he straight up got down on one knee to put it on her. It was very cute. And FRIEREN is glad that she went back to find the ring. Especially, I'm sure, after finding out what it means. So yeah, who knows where our journey will bring us today? Just like every day, you never know. But it'll probably be pretty great. So, if you guys are excited for more FRIEREN, then you should do yourself a favor and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single FRIEREN reaction going forward. Anyway, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! I suppose it is true that, like, we haven't seen everything in this opening yet, but it's halfway through the season. I wonder if they're gonna give us a new opening. Hibba-dabba-dooba-da-bip-da-boop. I was talking about parallels. That part in the opening just straight up is like, yep, they're parallel. Smells like trouble. That's not good. What's that smell like? Sleep. Cute animation.
私がフリーレン様と旅に出てからですと4年ほどになります。
4 years ago.
そうか。
God, animation.
このパーティーには足りないものがある。
What is it?
チーフでしょうか。フリーレン様がミックに引っかかるので。うひょー。
Right.
補正があるんだよ。
違う。
Okay. Oh.
足りないのはもっと重要なものだ。
A cook. What?
年上のお
Oh
姉さん。
fuck. Right.
普通はパーティーに一人くらいはいるだろう。大人のお姉さんがさ。
フリーレンがいるでしょうが。
やだ。
She's disqualified. Someday we'll get an older woman. We're not gonna get an older woman. Ah! There she is! Oh, no, everyone's dead. Well, I now know what trouble smells like.
次の村に行こうか。フリーレン様、怒りますよ。
We gotta help these people.
呪いって何なんだ。
Yeah.
魔物や魔族が使う魔法。
What are curses in this?
その中でも人類が未だに解明できていない魔法を呪いと呼んでいるんだ。人類の魔法技術じゃ原理も解除方法もわからない。
じゃあこの村はもう手遅れなのか。
魔法なら話は別だ。
Ah!
呪いへの対処は
Well,
昔
it's a
から
good thing we have him with us.
他の魔法とどう違うんだ。
Yeah. I
神
mean,
様の魔法は聖典に記されていて
it's like the
聖
difference
典の
between...
所持者しか使えない。それに生まれながらの資質がないと扱うのは難しい。魔法使いでは呪いは感知できないからね。
Dang.
ムズムズします。
俺ら現在進行形で呪われてるってこと。
Are we gonna curse because we feel anxious?
これなら呪いをかけた発信源を叩いた方が早い。発信源は魔物だ。位置も割り出した。
Wow.
行くぞ。
Incredible.
シュタルク様が
Stark is dead. No. He either passed
一
out
時的にでも目覚めさせられる
or is cursed as
今使え
well.
る魔法だけじゃ5秒間目覚めさせるのが限界だ。
He wouldn't like to see what is happening to his body. Yeah, she was sleepy at the beginning of this episode.
フェルンが起きない。
We haven't tried hard enough to wake her up. Here comes the giant fist!
結界を張った。
Protect them.
ファンのが
Let's
近い。
find this monster.
魔物が出たら起こして。
No! You got. Oh, God.
あの
FRIEREN!
俺の魔法じゃ5秒しか。フリーレン5秒じゃどうしようもねえだろ。
Well, maybe she can. I don't know. FRIEREN's a little bit cracked if you haven't noticed.
俺にも戦闘用の魔法はある。
Yeah, do ya? I want to see. Maybe I'm underestimating Sein. You. Alright, let's see what you got, Sein.
混沌化はまるで鏡面み
Oh my god. Well, it deflected that. It isn't gonna be as easy as we thought. But we're hitting the music! Alright. We're doing animation now. I think she can do it. Trust her. So what was I just saying? Trust. She said wake her up when we found the monster, so wake her up. Alright. Oh boy. She's already on it. You don't. Oh my god. Curved it so that didn't see it coming. She's so cool. Don't worry about it. I understand where Himel is coming from. Would propose.
Yeah.
Older woman? we can continue. Seriously. If we didn't have you to awaken. Ugh! Alright, I get it. I wish that older lady back in the town did that to me. Well, she was. Ooh, big town. Fortress city. Oh shit, we're broke. Yeah? Oh, hello? Oh. Thanks? His hair color is kind of similar to Stark's brother. Okay. Alright then. Yes. We need the money. Fine. Just betray our morals for money. That would explain the hair similarity. For real. So what do you want from us? Let me guess. Yeah, your son is dead. Okay. You just want people to believe he's alive for morale reasons. Woohoo! Amazing. Stark, we're selling your body for money. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Dance with me, Stark. Oh, yes! Mountain of sweets. Can someone... I'm the one having to do all the work. It sucks. I hate it. It does not. But it's kind of fun though, right? It's kind of fun though, right, Fern? It's kind of a little, like... Woo! I don't know. Are you gonna tell him how to grieve? Reminds me of you. But wow, you're the dad I wish I had. You should tell that to him. Fern, you need to slow down on the sweets. Oh boy. Good luck, Fern. Oh boy, get all dressed up. Ah! Oh god, it's gonna be kind of like a fake date, a little bit. Dancing. But it's like cute though, right? any dreams of this staying platonic are just like, get rid of him. Nice dancing animation too. I love that, the accurate dress movements. Definitely is a CG reference, but it's... Oh my god.
俺たちも踊るか?
ケーキ食べ
No, I'm eating.
そう。
社交会が終わったようだな。
I mean, the eye scar is exactly like your father's.
お前の戦士としての力量は素晴らしいものだ。
Thanks.
お前さえ良ければ、
俺はあんたの息子の代わりじゃないぜ。
私もお前の父親の代わりではない。
Even though
だ
you
が
look
帰る場
just
所なん
like
て
him.
ないの。お前の顔なんて二度と見たくないと、そう言ってしまった。心にもない言葉だった。
ならなおさらここには残れねえな。
Yeah.
俺も心にもない言葉を言っちまったんだ。育ての親にさ。
フリーレン様、もう半日になりますよ。
Girl!
様も困ってます。
Hurry!
早くして。
全くありませんよ。
I've been standing here
まだまだかか
for
り
8 hours. Value your son.
後継ぎには困らなそうだ。
Well, that was a very all's well that ends well kind of ending to that episode. That was just a very nice episode. You never know what type of episode you're gonna get with FRIEREN, but you know it's gonna be a banger every time. First half of this episode was more focused on action-y kind of thing. Just some more interaction between the party. I guess you could say the purpose of it was to show more of Sein, because he is the newest party member, so we gotta show him off more, you know. He has some battle capabilities. We also gotta introduce stuff like holy magic and stuff. And, you know, just any chance to show FRIEREN being a badass. That's a chance you take. 0.1 second. Alright, I know how to kill this thing. Like, woman's ridiculous. I love her. Imagine if FRIEREN was built like an actual older woman. Sein would have no chance. He would have gone with them when they asked the first time. It would have been over. Sein and Frieren seem to be building up a bit of an interesting relationship. More so than he's building with the other characters, I feel. And it's not something that I think is romantic, but it is like a mutual respect. Platonic mother and father of these two kids kind of thing. You know, there's just some interesting focus. Like when he asked her to dance and she was like, I'm eating, and he's like, that's so. Like, he looked a bit disappointed almost. But that could just be the type of guy he is. He's pretty blank-faced, monotone in a lot of scenarios. Doesn't show his emotions much on his sleeves. So you always kind of wonder what's going on in his head. But he does have a pretty level head. I like him. He brings about an interesting vibe. I think I've said this, but I really do appreciate him as part of the party. And him fighting that flower thing was pretty cool. I mean, mostly dodging, but I want to see his battle capabilities on something that'll actually work against. I also like the discussion of like, we're missing something from this party. And of course he was all like, we need an older woman. But Fern said a thief. And because FRIEREN always goes head. That might be one of my favorite, like, FRIEREN has a lot of tics and stuff, but one of my favorites is when she sees treasure, she's like, yo! She gets really excited for treasure, even if it's a mimic, an obvious mimic. A lot of the characters have good stuff like that. But imagine this. Older woman thief. Then we satisfy all requirements. That's not like a crazy archetype, like femme fatale, Catwoman type thief is not. Wouldn't be crazy. We'll see if those wishes ever get fulfilled. In the second half of this episode, we focused more on Stark, who I feel like ever since his introduction, he's almost felt like the second main character of this show. He almost feels like he has more of the spotlight than Fern a lot of the time. And it's possible that, like, Fern just has more of a resolved character arc at this point. Like, obviously there's more for her to grow in the future, but Stark he's got many issues. He probably is a more interesting character than most of the cast, so I don't mind it. This was an interesting one. It kind of helped him face his feelings about his own family by meeting a family very similar to his. It was a very, very chill ending. He's glad to see that this lord is not going to make the same mistakes that his father did. We're gonna have to see when they reach heaven. I wonder if Stark's gonna talk with his family. We'll see if his family is even alive. There's the possibility that Stark's brother is alive since he was an extremely skilled warrior. I've been told we don't know that. But I feel like a highlight of this episode has gotta be the Stark and Fern being trained on etiquette and dancing together. That is a really cute scene. They're definitely fanning the flames now. It's definitely starting to feel like a plot point that they're actively pursuing is the potential of a relationship between these two characters. You know, I had initially been like, but what if they just, like, stayed platonic? Wouldn't that be a crazy feat to a male and female character of similar ages just staying platonic the entire show? But I don't think it's happening. I mean, even if it's like a epilogue, like they got together and had 15 children, I don't know. That always annoys me in a lot of shonen. If they're not focused on romance, like action shonen don't do romance very well. For some of them, it makes sense. Like Jujutsu Kaisen approached the topic of romance in last season, and then the author is all like, no, we literally cannot fit romance into this story. We're about to go nonstop, so buckle up. But then there's series like Naruto and Bleach and My Hero Academia, which have kind of like romance elements, mainly like characters crushing on each other. You know that they're going to keep that status quo. They're never going to go like beyond until it's like the end of the series and then they're like doing the epilogue, and then it's like, isn't that what happens in the epilogue of Bleach? It's like, oh yeah, Ichigo and Orihime are married. It's like, cool, like kind of wanted, but we kind of wanted to see that romance just a little bit. The point I'm making is action shonen don't do romance very well, and it's just refreshing to see a series try to balance it. I don't know how their relationship is going to progress. At this point, I feel like Frieren could do any genre, and I'd be all like, yep, it did a good job with it. Like, I'm waiting for the murder mystery arc. You know, I'm waiting for the horror arc. I'm waiting for the wacky comedy dream sequence episode. I don't know. Like, it could do anything, and I'd be like, this makes sense, and it's good. That's how much confidence I have in the writing of this show, at least. Now, do I think it's going to actually do any of those? Murder mystery, possibly. Like, I could see there being some more mystery elements at certain points, but I just really enjoy this show, and I hope you all enjoy my reactions to this show. If you enjoyed my reaction to this episode, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can comment. Tell me what you thought about this episode, and you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single FRIEREN reaction going forward. I almost forgot the word reaction. That's funny, because that's the entire premise of my channel. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.